Hey, beautiful people, it's Ashley here from Elemental Growth. Today, I'm talking about why it is that I'm getting off Facebook. I know this is, again, for anybody who is on my Facebook. I've been talking about this all week, but I'll be honest with you, this is actually something that I've been planning my escape since I got on Facebook 4 years ago. I knew that it didn't align with me, and here's why. When I got sober in 2014, I made the decision I'm going to quit drinking, quit smoking cigarettes. I'm going to get my body in shape. I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to get my mind right. I'm going to deal with the demons that are inside of me that were causing me dis-ease in my life. And I don't just mean in my physical body because it was an addiction. I mean the disease in my life that was created by these demons that really were inside of me. And so because I went to college for hospitality and tourism, because working in bars was really all I knew. It wasn't just bars, it was golf courses. You know, some of them were higher class, but still I was doing the same thing. I was selling a product that didn't align with who I was, especially when I got sober. It's like I'm sitting there being a coach to this person, a therapist to this person that's having a hard time, and then there I am pouring them their poison. And that's how I feel about Facebook. I feel like that it's an addictive service that's not actually serving humanity in any way, shape, or form. In fact, they're actually, out of service to you, taking out parts of the conversation, taking away a lot of our rights. They're using surveillance. They are mass marketing to you, making you consume even more. So it's not just an addiction because of the little pop-up icons. It's not an addiction because Messenger always has pop-ups. It's not an addiction because of the notifications. It's also an addiction because it's making you consume more, making you consume more content, making you buy more things that you really don't need, that don't need to be produced. You know, there's a lot of things that are going on here. And if you want me to dissect it from beginning to end, I'd be happy to do that. But that's not what the goal of today is. Today is just to tell you that I'm removing myself because it's a similar story to when I was sober working in bars. And the reason why it's so is because I'm doing work of biohacking addictions, turning addictions into flow states. And yeah, Facebook has been great for my business, great for networking, great for building community. A lot of my family is on Facebook, and that's their means of communication. It's very hard for me to leave. This is not an easy thing to do, especially because it has been an income source for me. A lot of people are spending money on Facebook. I found a way to use social media without having a large following, without investing money into ads, to still be able to make money off of these social media platforms. If that's something you're interested in, I'd be happy to make an introduction to the coaches that help me do that. But back on focus here is that as serving as it has been for me, it's also been not aligned to where it is that I want to be. When I'm doing this work in addictions and helping people be their best selves, be the change that they want to manifest in the world, I can't do that and be aligned to my mission by still being on these platforms and feeding you the information through these platforms, just as I couldn't be behind a bar being a therapist or being a coach. You know, I can do that while serving alcohol, just like I can't do my job to the best of my abilities while I'm sharing it through Facebook and these other social media tyrants, essentially. And I don't just mean social media. I believe that Google is a lot to do with malware and spying. They're taking down anything that's talking about that goes against the deep state agenda. You know, I'm not sure if all you guys believe in that, but I definitely am a conspiracy theorist. I'm not saying that they're all right or accurate, but I definitely have an open mind enough to say, nobody really knows what the F is going on here. So why not consider it and take all the information and see what actually aligns with my beliefs, my values, with my direct experience, the stuff that I have experienced and seen in my life, the stuff that I've read, and the stuff that, you know, I learned in history class. History does repeat itself. So So that's really it, you guys. I am gonna put some information about addictions, some facts. Some of them are really cool, some of them are really weird, and I just want to know what it is that you think about it, and that information will be in this post. Uh, if there's anything else that you guys need, I didn't put bullets or anything and stuff that I wanted to talk about here. I just wanted to get on, be my authentic self, and tell you, look, I I really hope that for yourself, for your own capabilities, your own potential, to just get off of these things. Yes, it's scary as a business owner, but I am doing it, and I can teach you how to do it, and at least the process, you know, and you can take what's going to work for you. For me personally, Facebook is action blocking me. I can only send 50 messages a day, and I have thousands of you between my groups, my pages, and just my profile, which was at 5,000 years ago. So yeah, I do swap out some, so maybe it's not right at 5,000 at this moment, but it's pretty close. I've hit that mark, and I just but I know it sounds bad, but it's part of the business thing, is that, you know, when they max you at 5,000, you really do start clearing out the people that aren't serving your business and your goals, and you start adding in new people that you're connecting and networking with. And that was a restriction that I felt was pretty unnecessary. I didn't like doing that either, but now what I'm doing to get off of Facebook is I have to go through all of these groups that I've created, groups that I love, with communities that we've built and came together with like-mindedness. And I'm going through and I'm individually messaging 50 people a day. And as I get through those messages, I'm deleting the people, because before you can delete a group, you have to delete all the people out of the group, then you delete yourself. And it's a big, long process. It sucks. And not only that, but I have to actually log into Facebook every single day, feel like I'm disconnected from my focus because I'm bombarded with all the things that are there to help build on this addiction. And you know, I do good at staying focused. This is my work, but I don't like feeling disconnected from my goals. And the more that I'm going on and exiting through the system, the better I'm feeling about my decision, but also the worse I'm feeling about a lot of these tyrants, because they don't make it easy. Google doesn't make it easy. Facebook does not make it easy. Instagram is my biggest lead generation, so it is going to be the last one that I delete. I haven't even started on any of that stuff yet. I just want to get rid of the Facebook first. Got rid of some email accounts through Google, and also got rid of WhatsApp, which is a Google service. Instead, I'm using Signal. Any of these alternatives, you'll be able to get in the captions below or in the description below. You know, there are alternatives out there, a lot. There's a lot out there and more coming. And if I have to be the one who leads this, I definitely will, because I do see that people are going to get really sick of being bombarded by these ads, by not having control over what notifications they see and don't see, by being bombarded with COVID information over and over and over and over and over, and these scare tactics, and people are going to get sick of it. People I talk to already are sick of it. As I'm sending out these messages, my heart fills up with other people that are like, yes, I totally feel you. I'm on this game. Thank you for these alternatives. I've been looking for stuff like this. And I know everybody's busy, so it's hard to find these things. So the alternatives I found were best for uncensoring, for helping people build a business, for helping people make money online, for just helping creators, for paying people who just consume the content, paying them for their time in helping to create these platforms, instead of paying the people who are turning these social media platforms into a gambling ring. So that's my little speech for today. I am gonna continue making these kind of things, little videos, sharing songs and music that has empowered me over my life. I'm gonna share whatever it is that I can as I'm getting off of these platforms, and I really hope that it just inspires you, lights you up in some way. I know that these conversations around around addiction and tyranny are very dark, but you know, don't be fooled. It's getting rid of the darkness that brings more light. I'm smiling, I'm so light, I'm so in love, and I'm getting closer to love every single day that I take these tyrants out of my life. And I love you all so much, and wishing you the best on your journey, whatever that means for you. I love you.